Hey guys, it's Gaz and Montana here, the original demo disc player, before they decided to give it an abbreviation when it was just called what it was called. I hope everyone's doing all right and everything. This video here is a quick little update on the peyote plants. Now, we have absolutely been hammering this out, that we now have to do this like so fast now. This is insane, okay? This is actually insane. This is an Easter event that was added into the game by Rockstar. It's 100% totally legit. All you do is go to one plant, and then go to the next plant, and then go to the next plant. And every time you grab a plant, you turn into a rabbit and you get 5,000 RP. Now, we start off our run at North Conker Avenue, the name of this stilt house apartment is. But there is actually one next door, so you don't need to actually have this one. But if you've got this one, you've actually got one of the peyote plants in the garden, okay? So expect a lot of players in your back garden this week. As you see, I've grabbed the peyote plant in the back garden of North Conker Avenue. Okay, now we've turned it into the rabbit. Now we're going to spawn back into the human, and we are now in the hospital in the middle of the city. Okay, now we're going to show you the quickest way to get to each and every single one of these. What we want to do is spawn our Mark II straight away. Now we're going to go to the one that's the furthest away from this hospital, and it's going to spawn us back at the hospital once we grab the next plant. Okay, so we're going to go to the one all the way that's out here on the Spoochie Beach, around the back of this orange apartment. I do believe this might actually be a Dr. Friedlander's apartment. Now, grab the plant, turn into a rabbit, and now spawn back at the hospital. Now, the Mark II is going to have a cooldown on it. So what do? We spawn the Mark I, okay, the original OG oppressor. We do this through the MC, okay? So we go to the MC, spawn the OG oppressor, and then get out of the MC straight away, okay? Get out of the MC straight away, because you don't want to get raided, okay? So just disband, okay? Now go to the next one that's far away, okay? We're going to get the ones that are close around the hospital last, okay? Because just in case you've done this so fast that you can't spawn either the Mark II or the Mark I, because sometimes there's a cooldown on both of them for some reason. I don't know why there's sometimes a cooldown on the Mark I, but for some reason it cools down as well. Anyway, we go for the ones that are furthest away here, and we're going for this one here. There is actually another one a little bit further up that I left. We're not going to grab all of these, okay? We're not going to grab every single one in the city, and we're not going to grab every single one in Sandy Shores, but we are going to grab a bunch of them in Sandy Shores and in the city, okay? So now we are back at the hospital. We're going to spawn the Mark II oppressor, okay? Because the Mark I, well, the Mark II is just better, okay? So the Mark I, we don't need the Mark I. The Mark II doesn't have a cooldown on it anymore. We're going with the Mark II. Now we're going to go for this other one furthest away from the hospital, which is next to Ammunition in Del Piero. Park the Mark II, grab the peyote plant, turn it to a rabbit, and then go back to the hospital, because we've got no choice. Now we're going to spawn the Mark I, and again, guys, the more you do this, the better you're going to be. You're just going to be like, you're going to be doing this fast, okay? We've sped this up twice as much, and this is a 16-minute video, okay? Right? We have sped this up twice as fast. This is half an hour, and I'm level 800, and I'm leveling up like 2 times, okay? That's a lot in half an hour, okay? That's ridiculous. Okay, so we grabbed this one outside, and right next to Michael DeSanta's apartment. It's not his apartment, it's the back of somebody else's next door, I do believe. I actually thought it was his at one point. And then, after that one, there's not many more now we have to grab that's going to spawn us back at this hospital. But make sure you grab all of the ones that are going to spawn you back at this hospital, okay? And then we'll move on to the next ones that are going to spawn us next to a different hospital. So now get on the Mark II here, because the Mark II is ready to go. And we're going to go up here, next to this ammunition, just round the back of this ammunition in this alleyway here. We've got this one, okay? Don't worry guys, we've got the map at the beginning of the video. We're going to show the map again at the end, and we're going to link down in the description a link to the source of the map. Shout out to GTA Web, so you guys can check that map out, and that map does a lot of other things, okay? It's a interactive map, okay? Mark II now has a cooldown on it, so what do? We go into the MC, disband, but not before we spawn the OG oppressor, and now we are making our way to this one. This one's optional, actually. This one's actually optional because it's a bit awkward to get to on a Mark 1, but without smashing into something and dying and then spawning back at the hospital without either of them. But we manage it, okay, we manage it. You need to jump over this bush right here, and then you'll get this one in the back here of this North Vinewood apartment. So grab the peyote plant, turn into the rabbit, and then end up back at the hospital. Now there is 2 more that's going to spawn us back at this hospital, I do believe, and this is one I've forgotten about, but there is 2 more that we get, and this one is the closest one to us, so we could have actually got this one last, and it's this one right here. Most people would have just grabbed this straight away, but like I said, we're getting the ones that are furthest away because we know we've got the Mark II ready to go, so we're not going to go and waste our Mark II's cooldown on the one that's closest to us. You can get this one basically whenever you want if you want to, okay, but we just like to get the ones that are furthest away and then get the ones that are closest. We just remembered that there was actually one pretty far away, and it's next to the Viceroy, and we're gonna go and grab that one right now with a Mark II oppressor, and I'll show you right now where it is. We're gonna use the speed boost to get in there, thanks to Shabatrap showing me about that speed boost with the Mark II, by the way. We're gonna grab this peyote plant and then spawn back at the hospital, and we'll show you now. I think there's actually one more, actually. That's right, it's a church we've forgotten all about. That's actually pretty close. That's in between the hospital, straight in between the hotel that we just got and the hospital. Okay, so we're going to quickly grab this one now. We don't even need to like get off the ground here with a Mark I because it's literally right around the corner right here. Very, very close. Probably the second closest one to this hospital. Now this is the last one, okay? There is actually one more that we go for now, and I'm going to show you this was actually mistakes. This is going to spawn us at a different hospital. What you want to do at this point now is head on over to the casino. Just south of the casino there's 2 football pitches, okay? That's football, okay? Not soccer. We're talking proper football, okay? Not football where basically you don't even touch the ball. Where you basically hold the ball in your hand. You don't even touch the ball with your foot. Yeah, we're not talking about that football, okay? We're talking about actual football, okay? There's 2 football pitches, and there's one next to the 2 football pitches south of the casino. We're going to go to that one after this one now, because we just realized this one spawns us at a different hospital, okay? It spawns us at this hospital, so once you start spawning at this hospital, then grab that one, okay? That one's next to Lamar's, I do believe that's Lamar's apartment, right? In the storyline. So yeah, grab that one when you start spawning at this hospital. The next one you wanted to do after the hospital in the center of the city is this one we're going to right now, and we're going to show you the ones you want to start grabbing in the city, okay? We did say before we don't grab all the ones in the city, but we basically grab most of the ones in the city. The only ones that we don't grab, as I said, this is optional, guys. Okay, this is the one here. This is optional, guys, okay? The one that's like next to the docks, next to the terminal, okay, just opposite. We don't really grab that one. We don't grab the one at the airport, and there's some ones that's just out of the city. We don't grab them ones, okay? Once we start dealing with this hospital here and the hospital that we were just at a minute ago, where the one spawned us from Lamar's apartment, those 2 hospitals, once we deal with those 2, with the ones that you see in this video, then we're going to move to Sandy Shores area, okay? And we're going to talk about the Sandy Shores ones when we get there. Trust me, we don't mess around with none top of Mount Chiliad, none like that's like in Peyote Bay and stuff like that, okay? I actually thought I was going to lose my Mark II there, but don't worry, if your Mark II's in the water there, for some reason it doesn't actually. I had to double check this. I was like, what's going on here? The water actually doesn't. I didn't know that, man. I've been playing this game since day 1. I did not know that the water there does not destroy your vehicle because it's not deep enough. So now we grab this one on this little island here, and now we're going to spawn back at this hospital. And now there's actually one in Legion Square literally on this road, okay? That's actually going to be the last one we get from this hospital, because that one doesn't actually spawn us at this hospital, and we're going to go for that one now. This is going to now start spawning us at the other hospital. So this is the hospital that we were talking about with Lamar's apartment, where the Lamar's apartment one spawned us. Okay, so grab this one, spawn at the other hospital, and now grab the rest of them that spawn at this hospital, and then we're going to move on to Sandy Shores, okay? So, what did we do? We didn't even use the Mark II or the Mark I that time. We used the Acid Lab delivery bike, okay? Because why do we need either of those? It's literally down the road, so we just spawn a different bike. Okay? It's quicker, and there's no need to be like flying stuff and all that sort of stuff. Okay, and now we actually stand around for a bit doing nothing. Okay, I'm not sure what I was doing there. Maybe I went to make a cup of tea or something. But there you go, man. This is what I'm trying to say. This is how quick this is. We've actually got time to be taking a break here. Look how much RP we're getting. Look how much we're leveling up here. And it's 100% totally legit, and this will be gone in a week's time. Yeah. So if you ain't doing this, what the hell are you doing? Yeah. And then we got comments on our videos yesterday that we put up about the Peyote plants, and then some guys like, oh, if this isn't, oh, you don't glitch, bro, I'm out. Yeah, because I said in the video I don't do glitches. Well, bro, you're on the video watching about the Peyote plants, and it's helping you with the Peyote plants. Just because it's not a game broken thing, what's that got to do with anything? Yeah? Well, what the hell's that got to do with anything? Yeah? Well, you're getting help from the video, and yet you want it to say glitch in the title. You want me to say glitch? Is that what it is? Yeah? Is that what you want it? Bro. Well, anyway, man. We've got for this one right here now. After we've grabbed the one outside Lester's apartment, I'm going to grab this one right here, and then I think we're done. Actually, no, there's one more. There's one more on the train tracks behind Lester's warehouse. Okay, we're going to grab that, and I'm pretty sure that's the last one, and then we're going to move on to... Yeah, I remember now. Okay, so... Right, now what we're doing is, our spawning location, we're fighting on Farmhouse Bunker, okay? Farmhouse Bunker, okay? That's if you've got Farmhouse Bunker, put it on Farmhouse Bunker, okay? But if you don't worry about it, guys. Just get a taxi to Sandy Shores. Now, for the last gen, guys, we haven't forgotten about you. We know you don't have the taxi fast traveling system, okay? So, what you want to do is fast travel by finding a new session to either your agency or the casino, and fast travel to Sandy Shores via the limousine service or the SUV service, okay? And then you can go about grabbing these, okay? You can even forget this one if you want to. We're grabbing this one next to our Farmhouse Bunker, because it's right next to our Farmhouse Bunker, okay? So we're grabbing it now, and now we're going to spawn at the Sandy Shores Peyote plant eating, turning into a rabbit spawning location. Every single one around about here, you're going to be spawning at this hospital. Okay, so once we've grabbed that one, boom, we're going to grab the rest of them in Sandy Shores. Okay, so this is totally optional, whichever way you want to, like, order you want to get these in. But we're going to show you the order we go with this. Here, we're going with the Mark 1, because we just used the Mark 2, although we could have used the Mark 2, actually, I do believe, because we didn't spawn it, it was already spawned. We grabbed this one next to Sandy Shores runway, okay, and now we're going to spawn back at the spawning location, and then we're going to spawn the Mark 2, and then once we spawn the Mark 2, we're going to move on to this one coming up right here, which is next to some little trailer park out here on a distance, just going straight forward here to east, should we say, southeast, should we say, just around here. Okay, it's going to be right in front of it. Grab this Peyote plant, and then grab some RP while you're doing it, because this is while we're doing it, right? And then spawn back at the spawning location. And now we're going to go for another one that's pretty far away. This one is just down the way here, just down, all the way down here towards Stab City, you know, the Lost MC place, but not all the way there, not all the way there at all. In fact, this might actually be another Lost MC place, actually. No, it ain't. I don't think it is, actually. But yeah, it's just before Stab City. Grab this one, and then spawn back at the spawning location. Now, you've got 2 more to get, okay? There is a couple more, as you can see on the map that we put at the beginning of the video, that you could grab from in and around Sandy Shores, but this is going to be end of our run, okay? This is coming right up to the end of our run. Okay, we're going to grab these last couple of ones, and then we are going to end the run here. Now, this one is a little furthest away. It's just over here in Grapeseed, okay? Just on this little peak island bit that comes out, and we'll grab this, get the 5,000 RP, and I do believe we've only got one more, okay? I do believe we do only have one more. Okay, make sure you save the game, guys, bro. Yeah, when you're gonna close the game to respawn all of these peyote plants. You could wait 48 minutes, okay, because we're not expecting people to just be doing this all day, okay, although some people will be. Trust me. So this is the last one. It's the closest one to us. The little blue building right there, right next to the Alamo Sea. And we've turned into the rabbit. Now we're going to spawn back into our human character. And how you save the game is change your outfit, guys. Change your outfit. So you see the orange circle in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, and you know you've saved the game. Then you can just close the game down and do the run again. Like I say, man, it's going to help if you've got that North Conquer Avenue apartment, okay, or the one next door to it. So guys, drop a like on the video if you found this walkthrough helpful, and have a nice day. Godspeed. We'll see you in the next one, and peace out.